big tech's power grows, so does scrutiny from Washington. And that has led most of these companies to spend an awful lot of money on lobbying. Aditi Roy has that part of the story for us.
Alphabet spent more than $20 million on lobbying last year. That's more than any other U.S. company. In fact, for the past 2 years, the search giant has topped the list of spenders, outranking traditional frontrunners like Boeing and AT&T. It wasn't always that way. Back in 2009, Google spent just $4 million on lobbying. But that number started to climb in 2011 and 12, just as it started facing more regulatory heat. In 2012, Alphabet paid more than $22 million in fines to settle FTC charges on privacy. In 2013, the company agreed to change some of its business practices following concerns that those practices were stifling competition. Over the last decade, spending on lobbying has gone up 500%. It's not just Alphabet. According to the Center for Responsive Politics, Amazon and Facebook rank among the top as well. Those three companies each spent in the double digits on issues ranging from competition to privacy. That's more than the amount Microsoft spent leading up to its trial with the DOJ 2 decades ago. But it's unclear what effect it will have on influencing government regulation.
More effect than they had before, but the problem is their policies and practices are raising questions about whether they should be regulated in some way.
Those questions resurfaced when European regulators took antitrust action against Google, which resulted in fines of nearly $10 billion. Industry experts say those actions might have stepped up pressure on U.S. regulators, who are now looking at the practices of Alphabet, Amazon, Facebook, and Apple. Google is also putting resources into the EU regulatory challenges, announcing today it has appealed the $1.7 billion EU fine from March for stifling competition in the online advertising industry. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Aditi Roy, San Francisco.